welcome to the Toffee Blues. I'm back to bring you the post-match reaction from Manchester United 1, Everton 1. A point at Old Trafford. You can't complain with that, really, up to third in the table momentarily. So, yeah, I thought it was an even match game pretty much. Yeah, we put in a good shift with plenty of injuries as well. We're obviously missing the likes of Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and having to play with Rondon up front is not ideal at the moment. Rondon, who's not fully fit either. But we got the point, and I thought we matched them pretty well for a team who's made incredible signings and brought them off the bench, the likes of Ronaldo and Jadon Sancho. We matched them. The first half, I thought we'd give them a little bit of respect at the start. We had a few chances ourselves though, and obviously a little bit unlucky to go in behind at the break. But I've obviously noticed a switch in mentality, I think, under Rafa Benitez, in the way that we're not a team who, when we go behind, we're not a team who gives up anymore. And I think that used to be the mentality within Everton. At times, if we were to go one behind, the heads would drop, and it was very tough to come back from behind. I think our record speaks for itself, coming from a goal down. But I thought we fought really well today with the injuries that we had as well. Obviously, Ben Godfrey playing out of position. I think he forgot a couple of times that he was playing at right back, drifted in to that centre-back role. So we were lacking a right back. Obviously, Kenny on the bench, but there's question marks around his capabilities at the moment. So Godfrey obviously come in. The rest of the defenders put in a shift. Michael Keane switched off once in the first half, but in the second half thought he improved. Made a really good challenge on Jadon Sancho to cut him out in the latter stages of the game, and Yerry Mina was dominant in the air as usual. Not really a game for Luca Dean, but I thought the midfield did really well, especially. Alan is in really good form at the moment. He's cutting out everything and really proving a strong figure in that midfield that we've needed for a while. And Decore is really coming to his own, I think, under Rafa Benitez. I think under Ancelotti he wasn't functioning to his his maximum capability, really, because he was kind of sitting in Ancelotti's kind of rigid system. He was much more stable, and he wasn't moving as much. But now he's being given that freedom to go box to box, and we know that's the player he is. And we saw that at Watford in his best games, where he used to score against us a few times. And we know he's at his best when he's running up the pitch, and that's what he's been allowed to do under Rafa so far. And that's what he did today to set up that fantastic goal for Townsend. And I thought he was really strong today. It's nice to have wingers as well. I know that's probably something that we're kind of used to now from the start of this season, but obviously last season when we didn't have much width, and now we've got two actual wingers, which is nice to have, and they've really started well. Without Damari Gray, you don't really need to say how well he started. Everyone knows that. But Townsend, I think, has had just as much of an impact in a different way. He's got a lot of personality about him, a lot of character, and he'll whip up his teammates as well when he knows they're not giving their all. So he's a really good character to have around. So they played really well today. Obviously Gordon come in as well, given a chance with a few absences, and he did all right. He put his foot in a few times, won the ball back. Wasn't the most productive on the ball in this game, but I think you can expect a little bit of rust from him. He's not played properly in too long, so I think you can expect that from him. Rondon, another player with a little bit of rust. I think he's going to take a while to get fully match fit. I don't think he was fully match fit when he came from China, so I think he's going to take a while. He's still very flat-footed at the moment. He doesn't really get off the floor, and when he's running onto a ball as well, he's a bit slow to get back in position off the ball as well. He's pretty slow to slot back in, which I'm sure Rafa won't be happy with, the perfectionist that he is. So I think it'll take him a while, but needs must at the moment, with as I said, with the absences of Dom and Richarlison. So we done well to ground out that result against a team who were tipped to challenge for the title. So I think we're punching above our weight a little bit with the squad that we had. I looked at that bench today at the start of the game and thought we haven't got much on that bench at all. One of the weakest benches I've seen from an Everton team recently, to be honest. But we somehow managed to work with what we had, and I think that's what Rafa Benitez is especially good at. He seems to be getting us the results we want. So we've obviously got behind the manager, and it's producing results on the pitch, which is fantastic to finally have a little bit of stability like that. And another great result today, which is fantastic. So something to build on. Obviously international break soon, but we always seem to be killed when we've got some momentum going by an international break. But yeah, pleased with the result today. Don't think we could have done much more with what we had in terms of getting a win. So happy to get that result at Old Trafford, and as I say, it's something to build on. So that's my post-match reaction from Manchester United 1, Everton 1. Happy to Andros Townsend get that goal and obviously do the Ronaldo celebration as well in front of the travelling fans, which is a fantastic bit of shithousery. So love to see that. But yeah, on to the next one.